Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hey, I'm sorry that I had to cancel stream on, what was it? I think it was Friday or maybe Thursday. I don't like to do that, especially not as last minute as I did. I mean, I had literally put out the... what's the word I'm looking for? The go live. Like I made the waiting room and everything. And then I took the waiting room down. I wasn't feeling well, like, at all. I'm feeling much better now. Am I perfect yet? No. Yesterday my stomach was hurting a little bit. But this morning, you know, I felt good enough to go to the gym. And yesterday I even felt good enough to go for a little bit of a bike ride. So it's good. It's on the up and up. Thank you to everyone who gave me your well wishes and your get well soons. I appreciate it. And we're back. And because I missed out on one stream last week, we're gonna do three streams this week, barring any more unforeseen circumstances. But this is a very exciting stream. I'm very excited for it. Because it looks like we are getting into the climax of Ace Attorney, the first game, the very first Ace Attorney game. And so with that said, I just want to give a little bit of a reminder. I've got a pinned comment as well, just to please avoid spoilers, especially today, because as we left off last time, if you are not aware, an Ace Attorney spoiler coming in so that you're caught up for stream. If you were not here last time, we started our next case, and unlike the case prior, this time they showed us who the killer was, or who the alleged killer is, and it turns out that it's our attorney rival, Miles Edgeworth. And it looks like there's a little bit of backstory between Phoenix and Miles, and I'm excited to learn about it and get into it. So I just wanted to give one more last reminder to please watch the spoilers so that I myself and then the rest of chat can experience the game together. Sound good? Sound good? Perfect. And give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab a water and then we'll start. Oh, I gotta go to the grocery store after this. I'm on my last bottle of water. I got to go to the grocery store after this. Why am I looking like that? Alrighty. Well then, doesn't look like we know about what Miles is up to quite yet. But what I'll do is let me go ahead and switch my my little scene here, and let's get into Ace Attorney again. Hey Nick, do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. You need one? What are you doing, some like mountain training? I mean, I respect it. Is that part of your spirit medium training? Oh yeah, I forgot that she's a spirit medium. Well, that checks out. I'll give her that. I'll give her that. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay, I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Wait, yeah, I mean, the water pressure's not very high, but I'll give you that too. Good idea. Hey, you know what? It's good enough for her. It's good enough for me. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Gordy sounds like a pet name. Sounds like I'd name my dog Gordy. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Phoenix, we live the real news. I don't know if I need to always see the real news. What's up, Hollow? Yes, this case. I'm very excited. This one looks really fun. How's it going, Hollow? How's your weekend? Water pressure's kind of low in that shower. Sorry, Maya. It's the best that we can do unless you want to go find Gordy. You want more pressure? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with a hose? Well, that would be nice of them. Good idea. I'm full of great ideas. Apparently, Fey blood, it's no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gordy, what have you done? Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Miles Edgeworth is 24? He looks like he's 40. The court has aged that poor man. Holy moly. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a fine-looking 40. He's a good-looking dude, but I did not think he was 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long, rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like that. Nick? Maya? The fireman yelled at me when I called him. Yeah, you really shouldn't be calling the emergency departments to do your water training, Maya. He grayed early and you'll see why. Okay, okay. That makes sense. I know, last time I checked, there was a little bit of background between Phoenix and Edgeworth, which I'm excited to see as well. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Okay. I don't think she even wants to talk. Let's just go... Ooh, detention center or the Gourd Lake entrance? I'm going to assume if he's arrested, he's already in the detention center. So we'll go pay him a visit. December 25th. Oh, yeah. I forgot this takes place around Christmas. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? Wait, yeah, I guess you're right. Maya was falsely accused of murder. I was falsely accused of murder. Well, Miles is accused of murder, to be determined if it's false. I'm going to assume it is, because that's the whole point of the game. I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Well, look what we have here. The man who tried to throw me behind bars is now behind bars himself. Hello, Miles. Edgeworth, come back. Oh, he didn't even want to talk to me. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. He is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney, then laugh. Oh, let me do a quick volume check, a quick sound check on... Whoa, what the heck? I want to do a quick sound check, make sure my microphone's not peaking. Please hold. I forgot to check before I went live. I think I've got the issue figured out, but just to be safe, we should be good to go. Perfect. Sorry about that. And we're on the right scene? Yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry. Continue. So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney, then laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing? Should we be laughing? No, Maya. No, we shouldn't. It's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. He's right. Yeah, I don't know if we're the busiest office right now, although we do win literally every case, so I feel like we should be getting pretty busy. How are you feeling about Miles Edgeworth so far? I like him. I didn't like him when he was trying to throw us behind bars, and it seems like he's maybe got some shady ideologies to win his cases, but from a character perspective, I think he's a great character. He's going through some character development. I mean, this is certainly going to send him through some character development, if I'm not mistaken, but I like him as a character. As a dude, we'll see. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. What happened? Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Huh? We can literally go to fight for you in court. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Yeah, and 2 of them are against you, and I won both of them. Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. Well, at that point, I don't know if it's luck, man. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Why am I always the one who has to get angry? It's Kind of rude, I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were buddies after the last trial. I guess not. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices in the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Okay, you're not making this very easy, are you? Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Oh! No way. I went to say... Oh, I thought he was going to say Gordy committed the murder. I was like, come on, man. You need a better alibi than that. I went to see Gordy. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. He is a tsundere when you think about it. What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Well, I guess the only thing that we can do is go to the Gourd Lake entrance and see what's going on. December 25th, Merry Christmas, Gourd Lake Park entrance. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there, questioning people probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Gumshoe! Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot. The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. If the trial's tomorrow, does Edgeworth have his attorney already? Otherwise, he should be being a little bit nicer to us. Little bit. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, so... Whoa! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. Oh, Gumshoe likes Edgeworth. Gumshoe likes the attorneys. He's always working with us. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Peh. Oh, yee! You're that hairy guy. How many times do we have to go through this? You saved my life and you still don't know my name? That's crazy. I think Gumshoe is my favorite character so far, Hollow. I like Gumshoe. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Let's talk about Edgeworth. We're on that topic already, huh? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care, yeah. Yeah, if we don't care what the witness says, that's not looking good. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Well, that's a shame. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened? You don't know, pal? Not really. Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. Gumshoe's a tall guy. I didn't realize this, but he takes up almost the entire screen. He's gotta be tall. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? Okay, this screenshot looks pretty damning. I don't know what to tell you. This screenshot looks pretty damning. He's massive. Love that about him. I know he's a big guy, but he's a big teddy bear. I feel like he's very, like, kind. Even if he's a little quick to jump the gun sometimes. A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. Witness? Who was this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night, and it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. How did we all forget? What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Like I said, I forgot. I don't have anything for you. Talk to Santa. He does have a dad bod. Although, I don't know. Those are some broad shoulders. He looks like someone who goes into the gym now that I'm looking at him. He looks like he's got some muscle. I just realized this. If we're not going up against Edgeworth, I wonder who we're going to go up against. Oh, I hope it's not Payne. Oh, man, do I hope it's not Payne. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. That's crazy, then, that he's being so rude to us. The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. We did try. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying, Gumshoe. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Yes, sir. I'll go back and talk to him again. Let's try one more time. He doesn't want anything to do with me. What if we go to the Gourd Lake entrance? Can we move around from here? No. Interesting. Let's examine. Feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. Where does this story take place? I didn't even think about that until now. I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yeah, my poetry has that effect on some people. I don't think that's it. I think it's just a little cold, Phoenix. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend, but no waterfall. Sorry, Maya. We'll have to go somewhere else. Doesn't look like there's really much going on to investigate. Could try presenting things. Do I have anything to present? Eh. That badge. You're showing it to the Oh, I got you. I'm supposed to... Aha. Who knows how long that would have taken me? I got you. Who knows? Your attorney's badge. Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Ha! Good one, Wright, but I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. Okay, Edgeworth, you were the undefeated attorney, and I've now beaten you 2 times. I'm not just some run-of-the-mill guy, some average Joe. I like to think I'm pretty good at my job. Japanifornia? That's what it feels like. It feels like it takes place in a mix. My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You, in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Why not? It's a meme in the fandom to show your attorney badge to every character. Phoenix is rather proud of it. Really? I didn't even think about that. I like that. I'm guessing they all have different reactions. That's funny. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Stay out of this case. Why? Nick is trying to help you. I know that, but I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. All right, buddy. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth, what? Whoa. Let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Oh, he's gone. All right, well, let's just go back to the park. Can we move anywhere else here? No. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and you lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal. Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. I don't know what to tell you, Gumshoe. Why are you yelling at me, man? I don't know why you're yelling at me. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, 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 over and over. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What, find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Sorry, pal. Guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? Ooh, the autopsy report's a big one. Don't leave yet. Do you have any information on the victim? No fancy flavor text most of the time. People just find the idea comedic. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. I still might try it. I kind of like that. Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We could talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Alright. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get investigating. Okay. Wonder if we're gonna find some people, Gourd Lake Public Beach. December 25th. Wowzers. This is Gourd Lake. Yep. Not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. It looks pretty standard to me. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog. I bet they're great. With a nickname like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? A little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, you know? Nope. I do not watch the kids' shows, Maya, unfortunately. I do not know what you're talking about. I'm excited for this next guy. Good excited or bad excited? A hot dog stand. It's closed. Yeah, it's no surprise. It is Christmas. I doubt there's a lot of things open. I hope it's not another salmonella. Someone left some poppers here. You know, they pull a string and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? I feel like... No, we should take them. Maybe they were used to, like, mimic the sound of a gun. Maybe. I'll take them. Suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Poppers put in the pocket. Classic party noisemaker. Pull the string. It goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. Yet. Yet. Whoa. Oops. Alright. Check the trash can. I'm just checking everything. Wow. Gourd Lake is really big. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? A long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. No way. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Huh. Alright. Left is the boat docks, and to the right is the exit. Nothing crazy. Nothing notable yet, so we could go to Gourd Lake Woods or the boat rental shop. Thankfully not like salmonella. Okay, whew. I can't do another salmonella. He gave me the creeps. Alright, let's check out the woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, somebody's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. A little bit suspicious, if you ask me. They were camping here last night. They might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to him. Is he in the car? This SUV has seen better days. Dented all over. No camping. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. What if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Let's see. We can slide. Oh, he's a photographer. How about that? Let's try it out. I don't think we can do that. We shouldn't be messing with someone else's equipment, right? Whoa! Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Oh, it actually worked. Wait, okay. Then it easily took pictures when the gun was shot then, right? Easily, without a doubt. Well, it responded. Oh, here we go. Hey, you. Get your hands off of that. What in the Sam Hill? Look what you've done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Sorry. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of film costs? Well, I would offer to pay you, but I don't think I've been paid myself since I started my job, so that's going to be a little tough. I'll pay you back. Glad Maya is. I don't have the money to do it. What were y'all thinking, setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. Wait, so this is America. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Not quite the character I was thinking of, but she's funny too. I was wondering, I was like, is this the one? I'm assuming you can probably just talk to people in different orders. So maybe, I'm guessing your guy might be at the boat docks. And who are you now, a chaperone? Not really, we're just friends. Just figured out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesusum's sake. Rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy, I guess we should pay her for the film. With what money? With what money, Phoenix? We don't get paid. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'm really sorry. Huh. What happened? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry. That didn't work. Wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. I think I've got something. Hi, Raven. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good weekend. You didn't miss much. Miles doesn't want us to defend him, and so we're snooping around the woods, which was the scene of the crime. Well, I just might have to present this to you. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. A what? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. That's definitely not it. I do not want to pick a fight with you. That does not seem like a fight that I would win. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. Murder? Sounds cool. Not how I'd describe it. Not how I would describe it. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry, I was feeling a little overwhelmed, the culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. Okay. Whew. I can talk Yank for ya, if that pleases you. What crime? Well, Miles Edgeworth was accused of murder. Well, a witness says that Miles pulled the trigger on the guy who was in the boat at the lake. And so right now, Edgeworth is behind bars. Think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. I love that name. Lotta Hart, but y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here for photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Huh. Well, alright then. What happened? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so. Christmas Eve? A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. Well, if that's the case, then the camera certainly caught it, right? So that's why at the end of the last trial, we saw Edgy with a gun. Yep. You got it. Such a cute name. I know, I do like Lotta Hart. I like all the names. They're really creative with their names in this game. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Solingen. I wonder if this means anything to my friend. I have a friend who's a photographer. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that? That mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat. Lada's camera added to the court record, set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected and it faces the lake. This seems like it's going to be pretty important. So, what is it you do, Lada? Me? Haha, y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university. Country U. I heard. I did hear that, Maya. Thank you. So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you that already? Meteors. Meteor showers. Falling stars? Well, all right. Thanks for the information, Lada. Let's go check out the boat rental shop. German science is the best. A very bizarre reference. Da 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 da. Nick, what is this place? Read the sign, Maya. A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. Guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats. Never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial's finished? Good idea, you bet. Alright, well there's not much to look at here. Excuse me. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. Oh yeah, it's Christmas, Raven. Merry Christmas. There's some boats floating at the dock. Was it one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Fair enough. Can't say I blame you. Well, there's nobody here. So it doesn't look like there's really much to do. Can I slide here? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we've pretty much exhausted this. Unless we can move somewhere else. Nope. Huh. Alright. Let's check out the entrance again. Nothing. We could go to the Criminal Affairs Department. Could pay Edgeworth a visit. He's not here. Alright, let's go see Gumshoe. Did we end up getting paid by Powers? Nope. Not that I know of. We have no money. We are broke. We are unfortunately broke. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency? No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting. You got that? I'm innocent, I swear. I'm innocent. Powers did lose his job? I don't know. I don't know what happened to Powers after the trial. Unless he's the pink princess now. Do I look like a criminal or something? No, Maya. Alright, well that's not it. Interesting. Okay. I guess we're missing something at the Gourd Lake entrance. So let's move around. Okay. Gourd Lake Public Beach. You know what? I wonder if maybe there's something else to do. Not at the boat shop, actually. But at the woods. Slide. Do 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 do. Hey Nick, don't tell me you're hungry again. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? Didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then. I'm not having this conversation. Okay, gotta find something here. I'm missing something. I feel like... Oh, we can inspect the camera again? but it only responds to loud noises like a party popper. Interesting. Boom, 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 boom. He looked through Powers. Powers looked like a cross between Carry-On from Tensei Slime and Wolverine. I vaguely know what Wolverine looks like, and surprisingly haven't seen Tensei Slime. Alright, we're missing something here. We're missing something. Do, 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 do. Nothing to talk to her about. I wonder if I'm missing something here. Do, 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 do. Move. We could go. The boat rental shop had nothing for me, which was a little concerning, because why is it here if there's nothing here? You know what I mean? So I'm missing something here, I think. But there's also, like, I'm going around, and it doesn't look like I am. Okay. What if we go back to the law office and talk to Maya there? Our law office, not Edgeworth's law office. When in doubt, present everything, literally. Maya, do you want to see my attorney badge? What should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. I'm prying. Not really. I do my best thinking I'm standing underneath a waterfall. Well, I don't know where that fixation came from, but if that helps keep you on track, go for it. Oh, I wonder... Can I talk to one of these guys? Gord Lake! Gordy sighted! I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see you. You know she'd be crying. A break and spit it out. Oh my gosh. Huh. These are the detectives' desks. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything to do here. Just throw everything at everyone and pray. That's what I'm about to do. Problem is, there's really not that many people here. Does she want to see it? Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. Move to the woods. And then let me present this to you. So your camera triggers on loud noise explosions. Actually, the victim in case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. Pistol. There we go. We're on to something now. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. The camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. Checked it once. Don't remember if there is anything on him, though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. I promise you do not want to get up on that stand, Lotta. I promise you. You seem like a good person. I wouldn't put my worst enemy on that stand anymore. Things are in that courtroom are out of control. I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? I'm not leaving. There's nothing to come back to. She went inside her SUV. Guess we should come back later. Oh, alright. I guess we are leaving. Oopsie. Now maybe we can try the boat rental shop. Nope. I know, she's very happy to be a part of a murder. Very happy. Alrighty then. Go back to the entrance. We can always come back later. Let's see if our buddy is back. Nope. He's still in detention. Gumshoe back? There we go. Guess Detective Gumshoe's still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting. For better or for worse. Get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Alright, tell me about it. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. How'd the meeting go? Can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human, like you or me. Still, get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. I'm trying, Gumshoe. I'm trying. She's like, yay, I could be an accessory for a crime. The problem is she has to get up there, probably deal with one of the strangest prosecuting attorneys you've ever met. The judge is going to badger her like insane. And it's not fun to be up there. I don't want her to have to get on that stand. She seems too pure, too nice, too kind. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. Sure, he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. Well, you're like 0 for 2, Gumshoe. Maybe we should be a little bit more careful. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Autopsy report. Added it to the court record. Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause, 1 bullet shot to the heart. I think they said it was at 12:15 they heard the gun, right? So technically it'd be like Christmas Day. Sure, the moment she gets on the stand, she'll make your life hell, just like every witness. Probably, and maybe that'll ruin my perception of her a little bit. Actually, no, Cody was based on the stand. It took a lot to get him to say what I wanted him to say, but he helped me out, I will say. Nick, can you show me that photo of the victim? Where'd we get this at? I guess we had it. Edgy and Gumshoe have a work relationship. Nick and Edgeworth have a relationship. We're real good buddies. All right, let's get this right. What's up, Drill? How's it going? Welcome in. That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Interesting. Very interesting. Alrighty. Certainly she's gone through her film by now of her camera, right? I want Old Bag's back because she was bashing everyone in the courtroom. That's true. You know, Old Bag, while she was rude to us, she was rude to everyone. She was just a hater to be a hater for the love of the game. Some of these people are mean just to me, but Old Bag was mean just for the love of the game, and I gotta respect that. Certainly, she's got our stuff ready. Yes! Hey, y'all. Lotta, wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Did it now? How did he not so sneakily sneak a katana into a courtroom? Not only that, but Cody snuck a katana into the courtroom and only got yelled at for bringing a camera. They said the sword can stay. The camera's the problem. All right, this is them. Take a look. Okay, so we've got 2 silhouettes. That doesn't help us all that much. We already knew this. Wait, see? He's shooting him with that pistol. Looks like that, yeah. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. Surely this image will help our case? I hope so, but it's not looking good. But she said she got 2 of them, right? But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. What do you mean it reminded you? How did that slip your mind? Huh? Are you serious? Of course. How do you never... Once again, me and Phoenix on the same wavelength, man. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so, yeah. I think you probably should. What's that? Don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please? Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta, I thought we were cool. Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. So I guess see ya. Maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn, I'm telling you, Lotta. Lotta, listen to me. You don't want to do any testifying. It's hell in that courtroom. I promise you. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. Question is, what exactly did she see? Guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. If we're there, if Miles lets us defend him. Lake photo added to the court record. Taken automatically on 12/25 at 12:15 a.m. Okay, so it was technically Christmas morning that this happened. Huh. Oh, here we go. Looks like the police have given up in their interviewing. Hey! Santa! No way! This game's got it all! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. No way. No way. Is this who I think it is? Nick, you know Santa? Nick and Saint Nick. I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, this is so hype. This is so hype. Larry's back. The boys are back in town. What are you doing here? Someone show this man the gumshoes so that he stops calling me Harry Butts. Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Well, do I have news for you? My partner wants one, actually. Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Kianse deserves the best. Kianse? Not another model, I hope. Kianse's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. That's very cool. Very cool. This is so lit, man. I love Larry. A Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not. No, Larry, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. He knows Mia, right? Yeah, he knows Mia. Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. There's nothing going on in that head up there. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kianse, obviously. But he's Santa. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oh. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. He probably was standing out here in the cold. It's just Kianse's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii for a photo shoot. It is a model. Larry. I see you. He knows Mia. He made the clock that murdered her. That's right. Ooh. Ah. Forgot about that. There's no head up there. There's nothing going on in that brain. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there's a murder here on the lake. Trial's tomorrow. Huh. Neat. Not neat. Why does everyone keep saying that this is cool? Guys, this is serious shit. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick. Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that, Miles Edgeworth. Old Edgy? Do the three of us go way back? I know that Edgeworth and I go back somewhat, and obviously Larry and I go back. I wonder if all three of us do. Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa. Murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. I knew it. I knew it, man. Huh? Before we, you know what? No, we'll talk about Edgeworth. Dude, look at the three musketeers. Me, Miles Edgeworth, and Larry Butts. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. A defense lawyer? Interesting, and he went prosecution, huh? Wow, you said defense lawyer? Yeah, wait a second, but Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Hey, what's up, Thing? How's it going? Love triangle between me, Edgeworth, and Larry, huh? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. He's my arch rival, Larry. Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Interesting. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? I don't know. I don't. I would have guessed same college class, but grade school makes them basically besties. I know. I know, they're tight. They're tight. I mean, I guess it makes sense. We're all relatively similar in age, right? I'm 23, I think. Miles is 24. Larry, don't know, don't want to know. I'm assuming 23 or 24. Tell me about the dogs. Let's talk about the serious stuff here, Larry. You mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. That makes sense. Samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know? She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. I hope we get to meet Kiance. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Bold to assume Larry will go to college? It's not looking great for him. Hey, but sometimes the people with the least common sense have the best great book smarts. That was me. Well, until about high school. In high school, I lost both my common sense and my book smarts. But before then, I was on that. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy. Oh, Larry knows about Gordy too? Everybody knows about Gordy. I remember there was a reference to this game in Henry Stickmin. Really? I didn't realize how big this game got. It's actually a really big game. I'm now that I've been making Ace Attorney TikToks, I'm now on the Ace Attorney side of TikTok too. So I'm trying to avoid spoilers, and I haven't gotten anything spoiled yet, luckily. Kiance better treat our boy Larry properly. I hope, man. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He needs a good partner. What's Gordy? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. That does look like the Loch Ness Monster. Interesting. Nick, a monster. A real monster. Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. That's gotta be the bang, and then you... Well, no, because that happened last night, and this is already something that's posted. I don't know. I thought originally it was the gunshot and then the body falling into the water, but I don't know if that's it anymore. The AA court scenes are basically Internet Hall of Fame. Heard to be a sound like an explosion, like a gunshot. A gunshot. Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million, Larry. You didn't pay me for keeping you out of jail. Where am I going to get $1 million from? I defended you and kept you out of jail, and you didn't pay me. Where do you expect me to have this money? 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Gordy article added to the court record. Article about a monster sighted at Gourd Lake. My work here is done. See ya, Larry. Unless we want to go back here. Oh, she's gone. Huh. All right, then. We'll try one more time while we're here. The boat rental shop. Nothing going here. Huh. Alrighty, then. Guess we'll go back to the entrance. See if Miles is available. And he's not. Criminal Affairs Department. Here we go. Why have we only had murder cases? Why can't we have a parking ticket? I know. I need Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney's Small Claims Court. Your Honor, I swear I didn't run the red light. I went under it when the light was yellow. I had plenty of time. Objection! That would really get the blood racing. Your Honor, I simply forgot to scan the bananas at the self-checkout. I promise I didn't try to leave the store without paying on purpose. Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently, an important witness turned up. Yeah, we know her. He'll be in there a while. A lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just some shoplifting. Some brat stole a candy bar. I feel like that would be kind of fun. It wouldn't even need to be called Ace Attorney. It could be like intern attorney. Ace Interney. Well, dang, if Gumshoe is interviewing Lotta, then what the heck am I supposed to do? Well, I suppose... Hear me out. Hear me out. We could just show Larry our attorney's badge. That's your attorney's badge, isn't it? You really helped me back in that trial. Yeah, it'd be nice if I got paid for it. I can't really pay you. It's fine. It's fine, Larry. You don't have to. We're buddies. We're buddies. We're buddies. You blow it all on Keonce. But you can have all the dogs you want. Well, Maya's on board for that. Unfortunately, samurai dogs don't pay the bills. If you let her at your dogs, you won't have any left for the other customers. Hey, no problem. If that's what makes her happy, you know? How many times do I have to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook? Larry, maybe just... here's the thing. Instead of giving Maya all those dogs, don't buy them in the first place and pay me my money. At least he apologized. At least he's being a little nice. At least he's trying his best for it. All right, buddy. Larry, what do you think about this? What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Me too, Larry. I need to get a new glasses prescription, actually. I can't order a new pair of glasses because my eyesight needs adjusting. But unfortunately, both the pairs of glasses I have are broke, so we're in the same boat, buddy. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? People like Larry are probably why Edgeworth became a prosecutor. Yeah, defending him is tough. Larry was a liability on the stand. I mean, he straight up did not do himself any favors. What's that? It's a camera. You can take pictures with it. Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know. You're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Well, don't go showing it to me then. Sorry, Larry. I'm just trying to advance the story, man. My bad. Hey, Larry. You know this guy? Who's this? I don't know. That's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Well, Maya said she'd seen him before, didn't she? All right, nothing. Interesting. Well, let's see. We've got all of this stuff to present. Larry obviously gave us this. Interesting. Let's go back. Maybe to the woods. No. Maybe to the entrance. Do. Junior high graduate means he dropped out. Yeah, that's okay, Larry. That's okay, Larry. You're doing your best. All right, well, Criminal Affairs Department wasn't really doing it for us, was it? So we could try our detention center. But Miles isn't there. We could try our law office. Here we go. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. Okay. Interesting. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? What? Throwback. Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake. Yeah, because he was so nice and cooperative the last time. December 25th, Grossberg Law Offices. Ahem. That old familiar clearing of the throat. Not happy to see him again. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? Wait a second. Pause. This was the same guy who wouldn't defend Maya, even though Mia explicitly asked him to before she died. Screw this guy. This guy sucks. I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? I should start calling myself a junior college graduate? Hey, you know what? That works. Never got his painting back. You're right. It's still sitting back there. I guess what happens, because that guy went to jail, so I wonder what happens to his stuff. I wonder if this guy can get it back. Mr. Grossberg, sir. Yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? You know what? Let's get the elephant out of the room. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh yes, I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old bitter desserts. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. Guess he hadn't heard anything. Well, that was a useless little trip here, wasn't it? RWB is just keeping his shit hostage? I guess. I mean, I guess technically it's still his, right? I don't know how that works. Like, what if Grossberg wanted the painting back? Who can he buy it from? Huh. Alright, let's try... I mean, I guess there's nothing else for me to do here. Unless we wanted to present him a couple of things. What do you think about this? This is the moment the crime took place, eh? Can't really say for sure that's Edgeworth. Not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all. You need the autopsy report? Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Interesting. So it is him. Don't forget to present things. I know I was about to leave, and then I was like, actually, please hold. Alright, well, tell me about Mr. Robert Hammond. Who is this guy, anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. It's all coming full circle now, isn't it? DL6. Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Oh yeah, Maya was also affected by this. Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fay, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. Interesting. I wonder if we're going to get to close that case. Excuse me. Sorry. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fay used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Holy moly, plot twist after plot twist here. So the victim was Miles's father. Maya's mother was used to contact the dead. It didn't work. They called her a fraud, ruined the whole Faye family. Wow, everything is connected. Huh? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Misty Faye's photo added to the court record. An old photograph, DL6 Incident Exhibit A, is written on the back. Oh, this got so juicy. Hello, Miles. Can't get rid of us that easily. I was hoping you gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Can I ask you about the murder? Right, I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone. Please try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case. Understand? You know what, Edgeworth? I don't understand. I don't understand. Take that! The spirit medium did work, but still the man who killed Miles' dad got off innocent. Oh, okay. So the spirit medium did work. Gotcha. That checks out. It seems like Mia at least can channel it. Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But, I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. This case got layers. This has either got to be like the last case in the game or the second to last case, because it feels like all the loose ends are getting tied up. Alright, well now, we can actually have a conversation, Edgeworth. I like it. I like it. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And that's why he became a prosecutor, because he said, screw defense attorneys. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. Oh, what? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. Wow. Wow. Which just so happens to be how long this individual case, because we only allow 3 days per trial in this universe, will take to wrap up. Ooh, this is juicy. This is actually really juicy. This got more layers than an onion, and they got hella layers. Yes, sir. Holy moly. This is getting good. This is the finale case of the first game. The case after this is DLC that released at a later date. It's really good too, but this is the big one. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So this really wraps up the main story. We'll probably play the DLC case, and then we'll go on to the next game. Ooh, this is good. I like this. I like this. I figured this was the grand finale. It definitely has the feeling of it. That's why I put the no spoilers in the pinned comment. I was like, I got a feeling we're coming up on some crazy stuff. What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. Guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. Be hard to live a normal life after a murder suspect in such a big case. DLC case is perfect to play before the second game. Okay, perfect. I was worried I was going to have to flip-flop back and forth. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. That's actually fair. I won't press you on that one. I will not press you on that. That's fair. I got some popcorn? Oh, that's such a good idea. We probably won't finish this case today, but I might pop some popcorn. Oh, see, if I pop popcorn, though, for the next one, you guys got to listen to the crunch crunch as I eat it. So maybe I won't. Maybe I won't pop popcorn, but you guys should pop popcorn because things are getting good. All right, so we just learned about his dad. Do you have anything else to say? No? Then I bet I know where we're supposed to go. Let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department. What a way to spend Christmas, huh? What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lot of heart? Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just... I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. Can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, that's not it either. I'm just saying we need all the facts out there. And she seems like a reliable witness. Finish it or I'll pelt you with this salty treat. No, I have a feeling it's going to be a long one. And usually my voice starts to get tired after like 2 hours. Good point. Counterpoint, I love me some food ASMR. Counterpoint, my mic's not good enough for food ASMR. I promise it would not sound good in my $70 Yeti microphone. Tell me about Lotta's testimony. What'd she say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. Okay, maybe we should have covered up some of the evidence. She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw that one too. But you really can't tell who from the photo it is that's shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. Counterpoint, we don't care and just want to hear the arms. You want to hear my arms? They don't talk very much. Bad joke. Bad joke. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Great. I warned her. I tried to warn her. I tried to say don't get up on the stand, so... Whatever happens, I cannot be at fault for. What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. A cancellation? Can a witness do that? Can a witness just say, actually, I got plans to go see a movie, so I'm not coming to the murder trial? I don't know if that's how that works. I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder, and we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait. What did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's got to be something I've overlooked. True. True that. We need some crunching noises? That's crazy. That's crazy. Not going to happen. Sorry. I'll tell you that right now. Not going to happen. Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him. Please. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. I'll try my best, sir. I will try my best. Let's go. One last attempt here. All right. Miles, have you seen my attorney badge? I can't really say I want to see one of those right now. Okay, sorry. Huh. Okay, well, we got to talk to him one more time. One more time. Article about a monster sighted at the lake. Doo-doo-doo. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. No. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Here we go. Yes. Will you? Yes, we will, Edgeworth. And you are going to pay me when we're done. Because I know you've got money. You've won enough cases. I know you've got money. And after all this time, after all these cases that we've done for free, when we prove you innocent, you're going to pay us. And we're going to go buy samurai dogs. Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay you back. No, 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 Phoenix. No, no, no. We need to get paid. We're not paying. I'm done paying for things. Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth's request put in pocket. Document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. So if he didn't have an attorney, what the heck happens? Does he go up there and defend himself like we did? Wait a second. We were childhood best friends and he still tried to put me behind bars? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's a good thing he's going through character development. What's that? An earthquake? It's calming down. Oh my gosh. Not what I expected. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? The earthquake! The earthquake took him away! No! There, he's on the floor in a ball shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up into a ball? I guess it's safe, right? Isn't that what they say to do? I don't know. Don't take that as actual advice. If he doesn't, then the court would give him a public attorney. Wouldn't it be so funny if he didn't take the attorney? If he didn't take the... Or if he didn't ask us to be his attorney and the court was like, Phoenix, Wright, will you be this man's attorney? And we rolled up there anyway. Why didn't we get an attorney when we were on trial? Or did we choose to defend ourselves? I can't remember. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Good, we're getting to the court trial soon. He's having a panic attack and they're ditching him. Yeah, see you, Edgeworth. Thanks. Thanks for our job offer. See you later. See you tomorrow. I feel like I'm presenting stuff way more than I was in the previous cases. Way more than I was. You did it, pal. Glad I waited to the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow. Good luck, pal. Let's go. Oh, not yet. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. See ya, Gumshoe. I'd love some Detective Gumshoe ASMR. It's just him barging in at full speed to every single scene. Hey there, pal! Hey there, pal! Just left ear, right ear, left ear, right ear. Is it safer to be on the floor if an earthquake happens as long as you have something above to protect you? I don't really know. I don't know earthquake safety tips. I don't live in a spot where there's a lot of earthquakes, so I don't think they ever taught us that in school. We had, like, tornado drills and stuff. I don't think we ever had earthquake drills. Wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. I wonder. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. Wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Let's go. Save our game and start the trial. They're lawyers. I imagine they can handle a cross-examination solo. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Save your progress? Yes, please. Alrighty. Court day. Hope everybody slept good. December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Karma. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. Better than you? He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Why can't we ever get an easy trial? He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? Well, good thing I'm a god at defense, and also I have a dead woman that comes help me when I need help. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds a lot like someone I know. That's crazy. Me and Phoenix are on the same wavelength, man. At least it's not pain. That's true. That's true. Although if it was pain, this case would be a walk in the park. That guy's a mess. So we're dealing with Edgeworth on crack. It sounds like it. It sounds like we're dealing with Edgeworth, but like on mega fucking buffed. I love Mia's lock-in moments. Me too. I like when Mia comes by. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Now I'm terrified. So, was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Yeah, these prosecutors trying to get people that they know found guilty. These guys are creeps, huh? Oh, wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. That'd be nice. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he is a god among prosecutors. Edgier worth. That's funny. I like that. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh, I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Okay, well get training, dude. What are we doing here? What bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. I would rather it be at a time when we really need it. You know, it's just the beginning of the trial. We probably got 3 days. We don't need Mia yet. It's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Yeah, we can't tell Miles about this because Miles lost his first case because Mia came back from the dead. I can't imagine he'd be super happy if he knew that. December 26, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 3. It's the same judge. It's always the same judge. I thought I requested a different one. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh! Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Not who I was expecting here. I don't know what I was expecting. Fool. Oh. I like that his name is Karma and he's a prosecuting attorney. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Okay, but you like have to say it. No, don't apologize to him. Grow a spine, Judge. He's even got the judge scared. Come on, man. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Okay. How do I get on this judge's good side. Because I'm fighting an uphill battle in every damn trial I'm in. The prosecution may call its first witness. That wasn't even an opening statement. Maya's as pissed as we are. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Alright, let's see, Gumshoe. What's up, man? Judges don't get big bucks. Why do you think he's the only one ruling on these cases? Well, I guess if he doesn't get the big bucks, which is why he's so easy to pay off, and he's trying to get me behind bars. Sorry, I'm still salty about the second case. I don't know if I'll ever forgive the judge for that. Describe the incident now. Okay, you won't talk to Gumshoe like that. No, Gumshoe. Okay, we're clearly everyone's gonna have to get some backbone in this trial. All right, I'm not gonna stand here and treat everybody like they're a stuffed animal. All right, we gotta grow some backbone, and we can't let the lawyer intimidate us. Persuade him with some dollars under the desk. But the thing is, Dreel, we never get paid. I have no dollars to give him. We don't get paid. Slide him a quick 50 from what? Where do I get the 50 from? I'm living paycheck to paycheck. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. Okay. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight, 12:15 to be exact. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10, she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Take a loan out. Will the bank give me a loan? Phoenix, what would you like this money for? Well, you see, Mr. Bank, I need to bribe the judge. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma? Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. What was that? Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Objection, Your Honor. I won't let him speak to you like that. Oh my God, this guy. I can only hope. There's a lot of games in this series. I can only hope the judge sees some character development like the rest of the characters, because this guy sucks. This guy sucks. Guess it's GG then? Yeah, as long as we don't get paid, we don't have a way to bribe the judge. And this guy's such a pushover. No, he's not. Witness testimony, the arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. That was short. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now, 1, I have a name. 2, you're very rude. 3, Your Honor, this guy has to treat us with some respect. This is actually insane. I'm speechless. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Hold it! Sorry, Gumshoe, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm very loud. I'm not mad at you. You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard 2 gunshots, right? What the heck was that objection? Objection. Objection. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Ugh. Well, where's the other one, dude? Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. Lot of heart. What happened next, detective? I want to hear the objection one more time, so I'm going to replay that. I want to hear it. Ready? What is that? Objection. Objection. Other one was Larry Butts. I hope not. I hope I don't have to see Larry on the stand again. Objection. Lot of heart. What happened next, detective? Yes, tell us, Gumshoe. Sorry about the detour. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Hold it! What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Objection! Objection! Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Or maybe I should say it like, facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Objections. Now, I didn't suspect anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found at the lake. Hold it! Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. Okay. He was shot through the heart fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Found in the victim's body, fired from a point... I don't know enough about guns. I'm going to call this a .22 caliber pistol. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. But why? Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. I don't blame him. This guy's out here yelling like he's possessed by a demon. I'd be scared too and forget stuff, man. Jeez. .22? Okay. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. That's tough. What? Poor Gumshoe, leave my little baby alone. He's just doing his best up there. He's trying so hard. Order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Pistol added to the court record. The murder weapon, .22 caliber, fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Interesting, because I thought there was only 2 gunshots that were heard. So why was it fired 3 times? Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Stop eavesdropping, bro. Nick, he's glaring at me. I'm glaring at him, Maya. I'm really not happy with him. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed, this leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. Fired 3 times, 2 gunshots heard, but only 1 bullet found. I know, I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did do it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. That's crazy. We've been in court for 5 minutes. I don't, that's insane. That's actually crazy. However, I hate him. I hate him so much. You wish to hear the witness speak? No doubt. Very well, I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess. Wait a second. No. He doesn't get to call when the break is, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes. What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now. But wait. Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. How does this judge have a job? How? There has to be an investigation into this. This is criminal. This is like actually criminal. That's crazy. Who's running this court anyway? It feels like I'm battling a judge, man. Shoot. Does this guy also have blackmail on the judge? I think the judge is just, he doesn't have any backbone, man. I think he's just scared. He might have blackmail on him. It kind of sounds like it. But my God, how much blackmail does this guy have? Like, I think that Von Karma has this power regardless of the judge for once. I know he does seem to bully Gumshoe around too. What's my power? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. This is not looking good. It is not looking good. If a lawyer was this pushy IRL, the judge would kick him out for contempt of court. It's actually crazy. I get that this guy's been around for 40 years, but at some point we have to put our foot down, right? You got the attorney's badge. That's right. I'd like to see Von Karma pull out one of these bad boys. You have the power to object very loudly. Also true, but this guy's objection sounds like it's coming from the depths of hell. I don't even know if that's to my advantage this time. Objection. You don't know. Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. Oh, so someone shot this man when Edgeworth was out there in the boat. Okay. Interesting. I think I have an idea of what's going on. This guy has better lawyer hockey than we do. That's true. This is just conqueror's hockey. Everyone bows to his win. Can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. What? Any progress with Mia? Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? That's not true. That's not true. If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, I do need you here. If just for emotional support for when Karma yells at me. Please don't go. I can see you're always trying to help out. If you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Well, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Sorry. Yeah, that's true. I really should be putting on a little bit more confidence around my client. Mia will probably show up sooner than later. You think so? You think so? My theory is day 3 right at the end. Place your bets. Place your bets. And we're back. So I expect when I have to go to the bathroom that I can say, Your Honor, 10-minute recess, please, and it's granted. That's all I'm saying. I think that I can expect that. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Ms. Lotta Hart take the stand? And here we go. Don't Please, please don't let me down here, Lotta. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. At least someone's standing up to him. Dude, I hate this finger wag more than Miles is. Oh, understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. I bet some pistachios you're right. Ooh, I don't like pistachios. Sorry. Maybe pistachio ice cream. Witness's account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. That's it. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This guy, the way he carries himself, it's like he's got better places to be. This is his side hustle, and he wants to get it over with. I wonder what he does full-time, because this clearly looks like a part-time job. He's good at it. He's good at his part-time job, but at least we know where Edgy gets it from. Yeah, this guy really is Edgeworth times a million. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. This is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. I have a suggestion for who you could remove. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Wait, so this is crazy. What a crazy trial. Order. I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. What? No. Wait, I didn't even get to cross-examine this witness. Judge, Your Honor. Thank you, Phoenix. This is out of control. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination. We have a photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court for doing my job, for cross-examining. This is insane. This guy is the worst. Nick, contempt. Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. What are you gonna do? Do you really think there is a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I do. Yeah. Again, 3 shots fired from the gun, 2 shots heard, and 1 bullet found in the victim. Nothing makes sense. I know. The photo was taken before the murder happened. How can we be sure it's actually the scene of the crime? I know. There's some shady stuff going on in this entire court. This entire court needs to be rebuilt. New judge, new attorneys. This is crazy. I think I noticed one little thing. I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right. Let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this, though. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Screw you, man! Screw you! Okay. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. That checks out. I was in my car. Hold it! Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. I'm gonna press a little further, obviously. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Objection! What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. That's not your call. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Objection sustained. What's the point? What's the... Why am I even here? Camera takes photo after loud noise. It could be post-murder. That's true. That's what I'm thinking. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I mean, this is... I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. This is interesting. All right, we'll press her here. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. Objection. She's said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. And this is where I have my contradiction. Is the judge his side chick? Maybe, man. At this point, anything seems possible. It seems like we can just throw allegations out willy-nilly and it doesn't even matter. So sure, why not? Yeah. Yeah. Hold it! Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's gonna happen a lot, and I'll try my best not to do it every time. But come on. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not a meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. This is... Okay, so... This should have a photo then. I'm going to present this. Objection! This evidence clearly... Oh, no. Oh, not good. Not good, not good, not good. Okay. Whew. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. I think I'm in the negative with the judge, bro. Then there was another bang, and there wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. But I'm gonna press a little bit further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Ms. Hart, you... Objection. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. Yeah, and now I'm asking a follow-up one. What about it? No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course. Great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. I was really taking this hard. Yeah, it would help if Mia was here, I'm not gonna lie. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car, and I heard this bang. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. This, I think, is the only thing I have impressed her on. And I'm not sure where to go from here. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. That's what I've been saying. Huh? Well, yeah, I guess. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake, and when I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Did I press her on this part yet? Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Actually, no. It's not. It's not clear enough for me. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor... What? You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts, but holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? I don't This is insane. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get through it. It's just a rough day at work. Everyone has a rough day at work. Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? Is it Mia? Maya? It was me. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony sucks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Get him, Maya. Get him. This isn't a game. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire the pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Objection. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. I didn't say anything. Me? Why am I being sent out? He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. This is a load of crap. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. What? Did you hear what Ms. Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. Good stuff, Maya. Way to go. That's what I'm talking about. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Let's go. Cook him, Maya. Yes, dude. Let's go. What a character moment. What a plot. Order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. Oh. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. Bonus points with the judge for that one, huh? What? Ms. Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. Maya, you are such a... Oh, you're such a dog for this. You're so real for this. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me. Very well, Maya Fey. You will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. I salute you, Maya. I salute you. I'll take it from here. We're not done just yet. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, that last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it. I don't know if I can find anything in that, but I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Oh, I know exactly what to... I mean, I could press on it, but we already got the press. I know. Clear as day. It was foggy. There's no way it was clear as day. It was foggy. Objection. Got ya. She is the GOAT, man. Maya's the GOAT for that. She's so real. 07s. Got you, Ms. Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Apologies. Sorry about that. The photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? Got him. Got him! Let's go! Enough fog to strangle a bullfrog, like she said. True. She said this herself. She dug this hole herself. Mr. Wright has a point. Objection. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. I don't think you can say... I don't think you can tell the witness what to say. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Ms. Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. That can't be legal? I know. I know. You can't just be like, yeah, I told my witness actually not to say anything like that, Your Honor. Then I'd be like, why are you trying to change what the witnesses say? We're trying to lie in and out of testimony by omitting information. That is, what's that called? That's called, oh shoot, what's that called? You can't lie in court. I can't remember what it's called. You take an oath. That's breaking your oath, right? How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. Get her off the stage! Boo! Boo! Can we see these binoculars then, please? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Alright, here we go. There's got to be something in here. It was a cold night, and the mist was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. I'd like to see them. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? That is true. That's a bold statement, Phoenix. The camera is irrelevant to the case. That's also not true. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? I do, Your Honor. I do. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Maybe I went a little overboard there? I don't think you did. Very well, Miss Hart. You will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. Perjury. That's what it is. That's what it is. Camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. But it wasn't. Because the camera would only activate on noise. And meteor showers don't make noise. Ms. Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Did you just call her dumb? I think you did. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog, but you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah. Enough. There's no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von Karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. It was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits, huh? So how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Huh? Huh? Did he just call me forever alone? What the heck? What did I do? What did I do to this guy? What did I do? When did I harm him? That's so messed up. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. I'm fighting. This is the most uphill battle I've ever fought. Yeah, it's got an it doesn't have an automatic. It has an automatic nothing. It has an automatic nothing. The issue we are concerned with here is Ms. Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Phoenix just got shade thrown for no reason. I know, that was uncalled for. I object, Your Honor. I'm just not searching for a relationship right now. Interesting. Let's see. Set to automatically take pictures when a loud noise is detected. This is so interesting. I just gotta find... It was a cold night. Camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. And when I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. So she got back in the car for the camera to take pictures of the meteor shower, but the camera triggers on sound. Objection. We got it. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? Man, is this girl in on it? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Ms. Hart. Ha ha ha. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence or I don't know. I'll take my chances here. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? The monster. Right? Is it the monster? She is so sus. It's either the monster or the murder, right? I'll try the monster. We haven't used this piece of evidence yet. Ms. Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Do I have proof that she was trying to photograph Gordy? I don't know if I do. Set to automatically take pictures when a loud noise. I don't think I have any proof that shows that she was trying to take... I don't have proof. Oh, I don't know if this is right. I don't have proof. Sorry. Your ineptitude is entertaining, Mr. Wright, but enough is enough. I've had enough of baseless claims made without an air of evidence to support them. Your Honor, this witness is a liar, liar, pants on fire, plants for hire. Oh, bite back, Phoenix. Well, all right, if that's how you want to play, I'll show you evidence. Mr. Wright, are you sure about this? I'm sure sick of that smarmy prosecutor putting me down. Or did he taunt me so I'd get mad and make a mistake? Very well, let's see it, and no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? The camera might be proof because it's set to go off when a loud sound hits. We also have the time of death. We have the lake photo. That means nothing. That's just a map. Oh? Maybe this. No. It has to be the camera. It has to be the camera. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises. Thus this photograph here, taken when a gun was fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. There we go. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you would set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Why would you lie about that? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Damn. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Ms. Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine. I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Yeah, but the thing is, the more testimonies we get, the less trustworthy you become and the more holes there are. Something will change. It has to, and I'm gonna spot it. Witness testimony, Lada's new testimony, or the new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. So you lied to the court, Your Honor. Get her off the stand. This is insane. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. She has main character energy, like she wants to be the main character. She loves that she's on trial for this. And that's why Von Karma tries to keep it short and vague, huh? Yeah, there's something up. There's something up. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Huh? The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. This girl has perjured like 50 times? Yeah, that in itself should be enough reason to get this trial extended. Dude, Phoenix is not backing down, and I gotta respect that. It's his 4th trial ever, and he's going toe-to-toe with this guy. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Ha ha. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright? Yeah, I think the last 3 were my last chance. I can't help it that the witness keeps lying. That's not my fault. That is not my fault. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. Yeah, let her leave and lock her up behind bars. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination for Lada's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. We have to press on that. That's a crazy lie. That was a man. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. There's only 4 little things here. We gotta press her on pretty much everything. At this point, we may as well start again. I know, like, just start from zero, man. An investigative photographer. Yep, you get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO. Oh, a UFO. A UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Tell me a little bit more. I have to learn more about your job now. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies, but to each their own. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper for real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping out by the lake, but that's all I was hiding. I just don't believe you! That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera was triggered, or the only time the camera triggered was that night. That's not true. But that's all I was hiding. I don't believe you. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake'd be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop, but they'd already be there. They would already be there. It's not the fact that you're there and now they're like, oh, we have to go take a picture of this. It's in the news. They already know. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Objection! Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Oh, there is a lot here. I looked straight out the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched that boat the whole time. That's weird. I get the feeling that the judge isn't the only person being paid off here. Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it? It's mighty suspicious. But also, if her whole career is centered around gathering these scoops of rumors, I could see where maybe she doesn't have a lot of money. Me and her are the same. We also don't have any money because we don't get paid. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know if she heard a bang and thought Gordy might be out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness. Continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Okay. Let's see. And I heard another gunshot. So where's the other bullet? Fired 3 times, but there's only 1 bullet. Objection. Nope. Miss. Swing and a miss. Can we get paid off? We need the money. Yeah. It's harder to pay off a defense lawyer, though. And I heard another gunshot. There wasn't much else I wanted to look at, so I watched the boat. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. Imagine what a scoop it'd be. I'm an investigative photographer. We've got, what, 1, 2, 3 more wrong guesses. And I think we're almost at the end where we get a recharge. Almost at the end of the court day. But it's felt like we're almost at the end of the court day for like an hour now. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat the whole time, and then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Okay. It was fired 3 times. You only heard 2 shots? Objection! Damn it! Okay. Oh, everybody strap in. I'm gonna do a, quick little, just be safe here save, yeah? Just a quick little, just to be safe. Just to be safe. I don't want to play the whole thing again. Okay, there wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. And Phoenix is like, we gotta present some evidence here. I just don't buy it. What do you mean there wasn't anything to look at? I don't buy it. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore either. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. Won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Okay. Imagine what a scoop would be. That's why I was camping out by the lake, but that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at. Okay. Don't remember if I pressed her here, so we'll press her here really quick. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. A lot sharper of a sound. Okay. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. That's what I'm saying. What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Because you're suspicious as hell. What are you talking about? Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Okay. It's time for some evidence. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. But you went there looking for this. Thank you. Holy moly. Ms. Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. I mean, we've clearly understand that you are not normal. I take back what I said, by the way, of her being too pure for the stand. She's annoying. You are far from normal. Y'all want to step over here and say that? Gladly, Your Honor. I'm kidding. You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Got him. Got him. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy. And that's what you were doing. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Ms. Hart, are you saying you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. What a waste of this court's time. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. And also illegal. But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this photo. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Oh, he's not letting her show it. He's not letting her show the enhanced photo. No. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your bihole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She has the enhanced photo. She took the photo and enhanced it. She even had a photograph to prove it, but you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge it. It'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? Because it doesn't show Miles. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement? Wait and see what happens? No. We're going all in. Ms. Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Objection. Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place, Gigi. Gigi. You old fool. Ha ha. Got him. Got him. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Ms. Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. And then we'll be good. We'll be buddies again. I promise. I promise. Objection. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. Oh, it's therapeutic. It's therapeutic. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. He's bald. He's bald. That can't be Miles. Neither of them have hair. If it was Miles, he'd have crazy hair. That can't be him. I'm liking her more by the minute. Yeah, you know what? She's growing on me. Listen, I said she had main character energy. Did she break the law? Yeah. Did she make our life a living hell? Yeah. Did she just really want to be part of a show? Yeah. But did she also stand up to the mean bully prosecution attorney? Yeah, she did. She's back on our good side. I like her. I like her again. Even if she was driving me crazy for a minute. We still cannot see who is firing in this. Next puzzle had you stuck for 5 minutes, but I also played this like 5 years ago. Oh, I already know it. I think I know it. We still can't see who's firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. I know it's not, and I wonder if you guys know. I know. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Taken automatically on 12/25 at 12:15 a.m. Happy now, Mr. Wright? Very happy. There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. Interesting. I'm about to drop a bombshell. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over? Absolutely not. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Ms. Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. I'm just waiting for my moment here. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. Well, it certainly wasn't a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? It wasn't a decisive evidence either. Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. It's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. Yep. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Show other evidence? Yep. Your Honor, this evidence... No, you shut up. You shut up. It's my turn to talk. It's my turn to talk, Karma. It's my turn. You had your turn. It's mine. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We have heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps. This is bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement? I don't want to object. No, I have other evidence. I know it. Object to the enlargement or wait and see? Well, waiting and seeing certainly isn't going to do it, so object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Well, Your Honor, let me tell you. Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Finally! Finally, it's my turn. You know what's strange, Your Honor? Because the fingerprints on the gun were from Miles Edgeworth's right hand. And this guy is shooting with his left hand. Take that! Take that! We're going to day 2. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Can you be more specific? Specific, right. Or should I say left? I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. It's this. It's this right here. It's literally this. What do you mean? Or it could be his head. He doesn't have any hair. But I'm almost positive he was right-handed, right? Like almost positive. Here, Your Honor. The shooter, I'm not sure. Yes, look at the hand holding the pistol. Ooh, okay, would have been way cooler if I did that the first try. Would have been way cooler if I did that the first try. You know what, though? When we post the TikTok, we'll edit it. They'll never know. They'll never know. That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. This gun bears fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand, Your Honor. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. I'll see you in day 2. Now that everyone in the courtroom's quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. You didn't really give me a chance to. My assistant had to get thrown out, and I got yelled at time after time again that my questioning was pointless, but I'm glad you at some point came around. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. And Your Honor, 5 minutes ago you were about to throw him in jail. Where's the accountability? Okay, it's fine. Let's get through it. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? It wasn't Ms. Hart. Your Honor, it was Larry. That would make me the worst friend in the world. Oh, it would be so funny, though. I can't throw my boy under the bus. The victim shot himself, Your Honor. Or it was Larry. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Case closed, perhaps. Order. So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor, I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. Objection! I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. Huh? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. Thank you, Phoenix. I do not know the metric system. That is actually very insightful. There's no way it could have been suicide. Interesting. Then, unfortunately, then it has to be Larry. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th, shot from approximately 1 meter away. I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Allow me to state that no one asked. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. It was Gordy! The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, Karma's pissed. He's mad. That is all. This court is adjourned. Who shot the sheriff? December 26th, 1:15 p.m., District Court Defendant Lobby, number 2. That was a close one. Howdy, Edgeworth. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. He was gonna say tell her thank you or tell her sorry for trying to throw her in jail, and then she defended him. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Yeah, she really did save this trial. We were cooked. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang that she heard. Lotta's deposition added to the court record. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight on 12/25. Interesting. Fun case. Very fun case. So far, not as difficult as the last one. But we're also in the very first day, so I assume it's going to get a little bit more tricky, but it looks like we've at least cleared Miles' name, right? For the most part, yeah? For the most part. December 26th, Detention Center Visitors Room. They still got him behind Huh? Oh, because she was held in contempt of court. Oh. Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day, okay? It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. Well, how long are you going to be locked up here? Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Whew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Where does everyone think this money's coming from? I don't have money. I got none. Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. Can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. Think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. Well, I would agree with that. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there were any waterfalls in the local area. Wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. If you have to channel her, it's not looking good. I love Gumshoe, man. Love Gumshoe. What a fun trial. Got a little heated. I got a little heated. I was a little annoyed with our dude here. What's it? Von Karma. What a jerk. What a jerk. And then, like, oh, I don't understand the witness, man. We were so cool. And then get in court, and she's like my worst nightmare. She's my worst enemy. And then she's like, say it to my face. And I'm like, I'm saying it to your face. I'm staring at you right now saying it. And then at the end, she came around. And you know what? She's good enough in my eyes. Good enough for me. She's not salmonella. So, if she's not salmonella, hard for me to have any complaints. All right. Well, that was a fun one, man. What, 2.5 hours? Good stuff. Good stuff. Very fun. I had a good time. Don't worry, Press. Karma will come back to bite him. We're Karma, and we're going to come bite him. All right, y'all. Well, this was a very fun stream. Appreciate you all. I'm taking Monday off. I think I'm going to go see a movie Monday. Ooh, scary movie day for Press. And then Tuesday, a little bit of a different switch up. I think I'm going to try a Pokemon Nuzlocke. I have completed one Nuzlocke before, but it was kind of like a baby Nuzlocke. And by baby Nuzlocke, I mean I had switch battle on. So like after each individual battle, you could switch your Pokemon. So I'm going to turn that off. And then I am going to let myself use items, but only like a certain amount per battle, I think. I haven't come up with the official rules yet. I'll have them by Tuesday. But I'm a big Pokemon guy, and I think a Nuzlocke would be fun to run through. I think it'd be very fun. So a Nuzlocke on Tuesday, and then... Let me see. Nuzlocke Tuesday, and then back to Ace Attorney on Thursday. Both of those weekday streams are at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Press time, if you will. And then obviously, you know, convert that on your end. I don't know where y'all are at. Well, cool. This was a fun stream. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Y'all hung out for a long time. I really appreciate it. With that said, whether you're just waking up in the morning, stopping by on your lunch break, or settling in after dinner, thanks for stopping by and having a cup of coffee with me. And I'll see ya in the next stream. See ya!